Welcome everybody to another episode of Conversations with OG. I'm Meatball,
Chris,
Barb,
Dre.
And today we're gonna be talking about red flags in the relationships. I know you're wondering, so what do red flags look like? Red flags for me is things that you had a chance to get away from the woman, but you didn't. Maybe because she had a fat booty, you kept her around. Maybe she had some nice lips, so you overlooked a lot of the BS she was doing. But that's pretty much what it looked like for me. What you think, Dre?
Well, my red flag is this dating time. If I was single, the music you listen to, it's a lot of they call Sexy Red, Glorilla, Big Lotto. All these mugs, all they tell you about is fucking, sucking, twerking, and then treat me like a queen. So that's a red flag. To me, it's contradictory. You can't say treat you like a queen or treat you like a woman, but everything out your mouth is contradictory to that. Other red flags is women of entitlement. Feel like we can be at the same job and you feel like you better than me. You feel like you worth more than me, and we get the same pay every per hour. So it's a lot of red flags I pick up and see in women.
What's a red flag for you, Barb?
Well, first off, I don't think you're entitled to your own opinion, but to me, music is entertainment. I don't consider that to be a red flag because music can influence a person to be a certain type of way. To me, red flags would be a lack of communication, unwilling to be a person I can compromise with, controlling behavior, things like that. That's what I consider red flags.
Barb, sound like you describing me. What you say, Chrissy?
well, the red flags to me, I would say, it deals with appearance, but it's just teeth. I can't hold a conversation with you if I can't look you in your face. And your teeth got a lot to do with that.
So the physical part of a man is a red flag for you?
Teeth. I said the appearance.
Yeah, the physical.
Just teeth. He don't have to be the best looking person, but he got to have nice teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess this conversation will be very interesting. Red flags, more so, I believe from most man's perspective, is when you know she was a hood rat, when you met her and you had no intentions on being with this woman, but she had good sex. So you kept her around for sexual purposes, and then next thing you know, 3 months turned into a year, and you end up getting her pregnant, and now she's around. But you had a chance to get away from her, but she had good sex.
But why does it have to be she was a hood rat? I mean, you and the reason I'm asking you why did she have to be labeled as a hood rat is because you have regular, ladies that are not hood rats that have good sex, and you don't walk away and they have red flags too.
Most hood rats got the best sex.
I agree.
Okay,
and they come with the most problems.
Yeah.
Keying up cars, busting off.
I disagree because we have very intelligent women who have held their own, and I busted out a window before. I'm not a hood rat.
Well, but we don't know how your sex is either, Barbara.
I busted out windows before. I done keyed up some cars and bust some niggas in the head with bottles, and I'm not a hood rat or anything of that caliber.
Yourself toxic.
I don't. Well, but I probably was toxic back then. Yeah.
So you probably had some good sex then.
I probably was toxic back then. I'm not now, but I'm just saying I wouldn't just label the person that's a hood rat as having red flags. Anybody can carry red flags in a relationship. You could be a person making 6 figures and have issues and problems. So I wouldn't just label them as being a hood rat.
So how old was you when you was busting people in the head with bottles? We just can't skip past that.
I mean,
it's a little bit off topic, but I was.
I was young. I was the type of person like when I say let's just leave it alone. I don't want to talk about it. And I used to, drink a lot. And I'm telling you, stop talking to me out of temper. You steady talking, and the bottle there, and I might hit you. I'm gonna have to deal with the consequences afterwards. But it's okay. Let's
We learn something about each other every day. Go ahead.
Well, but see, once again,
did the bottle ever break on their head?
Sometimes.
Well,
the bottle ever break.
Yes, sometimes. Yeah, depends on how angry I was.
Well, if see, that's what I'm saying. Toxic women, I'm pretty sure you ain't had no problem getting a dude because you was toxic. Toxic women, I'm just saying, ghetto, toxic women with bad behaviors. Them the type of women that men usually like messing around with.
Okay.
They'll never wife them, But
we'll have fun.
You have fun with them type of women.
Well, see, once again, you can only speak for yourself because there's a lot of men that are married to toxic women. So you can only speak from your experience and your point of view because you can't say that.
I said most.
You can't say, well, it might be a lot of them out here married to toxic women. They enjoy it. They like them. Maybe they didn't see the red flags in the beginning. And a lot of things.
That's just what they like.
Yeah, and a lot of reasons red flags are not. I put it like this: red flags are seen in the beginning. We just as people think we can change people. And we always, I'm gonna stick around because I can change her, I can make her better, or I can change him, I can make him better. The red flags gonna always stay there. You're just gonna accumulate more.
See, I highly disagree. I ain't trying to change you. Me, if you show me certain type of flags, and I say, I don't appreciate this, don't do this no more, and it keeps occurring, I'm gone. I don't like to argue, I don't like to fight, and I'm gone.
How many relationships have you walked away from that you saw the red flags?
Everyone. Once again, let me reiterate this for everybody out there. I've never been left in a relationship.
Well, you don't have to be left. So you've been married twice.
Yep.
So when you saw the red flags in your marriage, you divorced right away or you stayed there? That's what I'm asking you.
With the first one, there was no red flags.
Okay.
I cheated and I messed that up. But the second one, I saw red flags.
How long did you stay? You didn't walk away immediately.
About 8 years.
So you didn't walk away. So what made you stay?
Let me clear that up. I talked to her. I talked to older guys at the time because I was still a little bit younger. And she was saying, in order for me to do certain things, we need to be married. I'm not a wife, I'm a girlfriend. So you expect me to do wifely things and I'm a girlfriend.
And you fell for it.
And I fell for it. And I asked a lot of older guys and they told me, no, if a woman gonna be who she are. Whatever she's showing you, that's what she's showing.
And so that's what I'm saying. So when I say that, you saw the red flags before you married her. And then you married her and continued to stay married to her knowing that you seen the red flag. So you can't say you don't accept it when you did accept it because you was married to somebody like that.
I disagree. I only been through that situation. I'm gonna give you an example. As a child, how did you learn something is hot? You have to burn your hand. You have to go through it. One example to something to feed off to say, okay, I'll never do that again. Okay. She was the one example.
Okay. Well, Dre, also, it sounded like to me she manipulated you. When you have a kid with a woman, that's a reason why most men stays around is because of the kid.
I agree.
So it ain't like how Barb saying. Barb don't have any kids. So she don't know sometimes in the back of your mind, you really hope things work out.
He didn't have kids with his second wife. He was talking about his second wife.
You talking about your first wife or your second wife?
No, I was talking about second wife.
He was talking about his second wife. They didn't have children. So maybe you misunderstood the conversation. I understood it.
A lot of women, not all, but most women portray a certain image to get you to marry them. Once you get married, they show you who they truly are.
But my thing is, as men and women, you see that before you even marry them. I mean, you know off rip, you see it. I mean, because if I'm a person,
you're ignoring it.
No, y'all good.
That's what I say. I think we as people ignore the red flags. We ignore a lot of red flags.
You ignore the red flags when they're convenient for you.
I think women are just good at disguising.
And what are y'all good at?
We tell y'all the truth. Y'all listen. Hold on. Let me say this. This is the realest thing ever. You made a statement. What was you want to get a woman, tell her a lie. You want to get rid of a woman, tell her the truth. And that's the realest thing ever. A man can sit here and say, you know what? I'm going to approach her. I'm going to tell her I don't want no relationship. I don't want to do nothing but fuck. And y'all going to be like, nigga, get the fuck on. But when we sit here and tell y'all everything y'all want to hear, ooh, you beautiful. I want to marry you. I work 2-3 jobs. Y'all hearing all these fantasies. Y'all lock in. And once we jump off the top rope, oh, he was no good, but we had to do that in order to get to what we wanted. Now, if we tell y'all the truth, y'all not even gonna deal with us. Most women, y'all not even dealing with us unless we got we financially stable. We can do more than y'all can do, like vice versa. If we can take y'all and change our lifestyle up, y'all interested. If we just normal, regular, and we at the same pay scale, y'all look past us.
Yeah, see, a woman, most women don't want a regular dude. They'll say it because they don't want to be judged. But a woman want a man that's going to make her life better. They looking for a man.
Don't you want a woman that's going to make your life better?
A woman can't make my life better.
What makes you think that?
Well, because
women can't add aspects
like what?
to
What
your
can a
life.
woman do for a man?
Outside of sex, what name something?
What can you can't tell me.
Yes, I can. Just say if you running
Let
the
her say
business.
something. I wanna
She
see.
may be the person that you may not be good with money. She keeps the finances
If
in
he
order.
got a
She keeps
business,
the
he
book.
definitely was good with money. He built the
But
business.
he built the
Well,
business,
I'm
but
waiting
he
on
may
you
be paying somebody to be accountant. You may
I'm waiting on you to
you may
tell me
marry her
how-
and then you say, oh, she's your secretary, she's your accountant, she's the one who
She
keeps
don't want
everything in
half.
order. She's paying all.
Oh.
She's making sure all the bills. I mean,
She
when
using
y'all
your
say
money.
women have nothing to offer, it's a lot
Well,
of
tell
men
me
don't have
something.
nothing.
But we're talking about the woman right now. We're talking about the man
You
in the
said
moment.
women
You
have
said you
something
can
to offer.
tell me something that a woman can do for me to make my life better. I'm waiting.
I just said it. I mean, she
Oh, she
help
could be my secretary.
you. She can help
Hold on, wait a
you.
minute.
She can give
Wait,
you up. She can be there for you emotionally. She can help you understand.
Okay, I don't need a therapist. I don't need.
Right? You say women need them.
Yeah, I
Well,
definitely
you.
do.
I just want to state
Just saying.
what I was saying was this, Barbara.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't believe that women make men life better. I don't believe that.
It's vice
I
versa.
believe a woman's supposed to follow a man's plan. I think the man has a plan and she's supposed to
If the plan is right, but go ahead.
She's supposed to support his plan.
Helpmate.
That's right. She's a helpmate. So I don't share the same value system as you.
Okay.
I think different about women.
Okay.
We talking about red flags. I think when a woman walks through the door, she's a red flag herself. I'm looking at.
So you ignore all that.
Ain't no woman finna trick me with no big booty. Ain't no woman finna trick me with getting her body did up. Ain't no woman finna trick me with her money. You ain't finna trick me because I already know you a problem. I know you a problem when you walk through the door. Now, how much of you I'm gonna tolerate is the question.
Well, why would you even tolerate a problem?
Well, I'm still a man.
You've tolerated to get what you want.
She still has some value to me.
Sexually.
It's just not the same.
Well,
value.
Okay, so this is my question for y'all. Y'all was talking on the pun of sex and everything. So once you see that she's a problem and she's an issue, and you finally get the sex, why do you continue to still mess with her? Because you know that the more you have sex with a person, a woman deals in emotions and feelings. So now she's gonna get emotional attached.
So what they
to
got
you.
to do with me?
But now you're creating a bigger problem.
How's I'm creating a
You're
problem?
creating a bigger problem because you keep
She
having
had
sex
issues
with.
before I even met her.
She can't control her
Because
emotions.
she can't control. You're not
That's
let me
her
finish.
issue.
But no, it's going to be your issue now too, because now you're the person that keeps contributing to it. You keep dealing with her. Once you get it and completed the task,
know you're
you
not
hit
going
it, walk
nowhere from
away,
her.
but you continue to deal with her. So now you're creating a monster,
what
and the
about
problem
accountability?
is getting bigger.
What about
you're going to be
accountability?
held accountable for it because
How's
you
I'm
keep
being
dealing
held
with her.
accountable?
Because you won't leave her alone. You knew she was a problem.
you-
She was the red
Barb.
flag. So now she's going to keep interrupting your life and making chaos for you because when you hit it the first time, you should have hit it and left her
Barb,
alone. But you going to keep
you
going
gonna
back there
tell me-
because the candy was
You
good.
telling me
Trick or treat, nigga.
I'm going to be held accountable
Yup.
because this
For her
woman
behavior,
needs
yup.
therapy.
Yep.
Hold on, boy.
You gonna be held accountable for her
She said
behavior.
accountability. What about consequences? Because you come over here cutting the fool at my house, something gonna happen.
Well, something may happen,
Oh,
but
something's definitely gonna
regardless of
happen.
whether something happens, what I'm trying to say is that
You kept messing with her.
You
knowing
kept
you
messing
didn't-
with her.
Knowing you had red flags, knowing you didn't want
Listen.
nothing from her but sex.
Listen,
But
listen.
I
She got nothing
Listen.
else.
I
And
gotta
for her to
control
keep
her
having
actions.
sex with you,
I
you
can
gotta be
control
telling
her
her
actions.
something. You gotta be
No.
telling her something for her to just keep having sex
Yeah,
with
You
you.
gotta
you
say
need
So,
help.
nothing.
okay, now
You
she's
need help.
emotionally
No,
attached.
when you in there pulling on her hair, I love you, baby.
Yeah, now she
You
emotionally
everything
attached.
to
Sometimes
you,
he's
I
not
know
saying
that.
that. Sometimes he just might be pulling on her head, beating it, telling her, damn, this motherfucker
Okay,
good.
but you're still causing a problem.
That's not
so that-
causing a problem,
I
right?
disagree.
What it is,
That's
what
a
it
red flag.
What it is, you don't want to be held accountable.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
red
you.
flag.
Women don't want to be held. If you gave, first of all, I talk about this all the time. Women are in charge of sex. Men are in charge of the relationship. Just because you lost, take your L. Don't
Move
sit up
on.
here. Don't sit up here and get emotional because you took it. You taking an L. You gave me the
That's
sex.
easier said than done.
Listen.
So when-
you gave up the sex, I won. Take your L. And if you come back for round 2, you gonna still take another L.
And you gonna take one too.
How?
Because when she gets wrapped up emotionally, she coming to cause chaos.
Well,
she
listen,
kicking in
hey,
doors.
I'm
Wives
different.
about to find
I'm
out.
calling the
Girlfriend,
police.
you can call who you want to call.
I'm calling
TikTok,
911.
Instagram, Facebook about to know all
Listen,
about you.
come
Your
and get
picture
her.
going up. She
Come
finna
and get her.
act a fool.
That's right. She
gonna act a fool. You got a girlfriend, guess what?
My block is quiet.
Hey,
you
my
come over
name
there acting up,
Patrice.
you going to jail.
What to tell you about him? You got a wife? Oh, it's such and such that's your husband. Look, I didn't know he was married. They go the receipts, the pics, and all type of well, you in trouble.
And then you know what happens?
You in trouble.
You know what happens?
And now you go hold
Listen, how can I get in trouble?
because your wife and your girlfriend about to find out.
First of all, if I was married and I was to cheat, I wouldn't sit up. She'd think my name was Timothy. That's what you think my name is.
You know he got pictures. You know they take pictures.
Okay, but she would think my name is Timothy.
Get but your wife know your name when your picture go on Facebook and Instagram.
You know where she think I'm from? She'd think I'm from Southfield.
I don't care where she think you from. When that picture hit the books, social media is bad.
I don't owe her nothing. If a man meet a woman and he just want to have fun with her, like most men meet these women, just want to have fun with them.
So why don't y'all be truthful and say things like that?
Drake just told you.
No, all women ain't like that. All women not like
me
that.
a choice by telling me up front.
The majority, y'all do not want to be conquered. That's what it is. When a man come through and take it, it's like another head we took. It's like we in battle. Y'all don't want to be a part of his tribe. Y'all want to be like he coming there and you just part of the knockoff crew. You know that y'all don't want that. So that's why a guy misleads y'all with, oh, we gonna get married. Oh, we gonna have kids. I'm gonna do all this just to put you in the books. Just like y'all know when y'all gonna give a man something, we know if we gonna be in a relationship with y'all from day one.
And you know another red flag for me, Dre, while we talking about red flags, if a woman, you calling a woman phone and she don't answer and she always gotta call you back later, see, that's a red flag for me.
I agree.
If I call your phone, I don't give a fuck if you in church. You better answer that motherfucker and I better hear the band playing. I don't trust you.
You don't.
That's right. I want to hear the church. I want to hear the word. You got to.
Well, you should have got up and went to church then.
No, I don't want to go to church. But wherever she at, I need to hear that background. See, I'm the type of dude, I'm going to read her background. I'm going to call and say hello and pause. I want to hear what's going on.
You the red flag, like you said. You the red flag by your. So, ladies, what is it with the men have red flags? We don't walk away from red flags. We need to walk away from red flags.
We try to help the red flags.
Sometimes we try to help and improve the red flags.
I disagree. Y'all not trying to help. Y'all judging us. If we got some money, y'all gonna ignore the red flags because he got a couple hours.
That ain't
always
that's true.
That's not true because you're gonna always see the red flags no matter what.
And y'all gonna look at he got a BMW or a Lamborghini out there. I don't care what.
That's shallow.
Do you think what's old Kathy? What's the one that P Diddy went to jail for?
Cassie.
Do you think Cassie saw the red flags?
Well, yeah,
she saw the money and bypassed all that. That's how y'all do. Oh man, he had a nice BMW. That's the new BM. They ain't thinking about he had a wedding ring on. He had a new BMW in the parking lot.
Well, most women don't even care if you married because their whole thing is getting something out of you. They want to get something. So
you care that you was married?
If a man is married, a woman a lot of women rather mess around with a married man because they know he can't say nothing.
I've been knowing this guy.
Okay, so my question is, you said a woman doesn't care. Does the man care? The man don't care either because if he married, you know.
I care.
You a different type of man.
Straight.
Okay, so you a different type. But most men, if you married men don't care that they married. So why should the woman care?
There's a lot of married single people out here.
Yeah, I don't know about other men. I can tell you, I know because if I was to tell a woman I love her, she means something to me. And if I believe a man is putting his meat in something I love, it's going to be a problem. See, it's different.
Hold on, let me ask you a question on that. So you say if a guy putting his meat in something, you can love a chick without telling her.
Say having sex.
Oh yeah, well, it's having sex. Excuse me. If a man is hitting something that you love, but you never told her you love her, is that still an issue?
Well, see, Drake,
because if she ratchet,
well, I would love a ratchet chick.
So you ain't never fell in love with some ratchet?
No. Oh my goodness.
Okay, all right.
I don't let Drake.
When you first started dating, you was messing with ratchet. That's all that was in the hood.
You knew I was dating
ratchet.
Who I messed with those ratchets?
There's a lot of ratchets in the hood. I can't name their names, but they was from the hood and they were who?
I know who she's talking about.
Stop. Stop it.
Deceit.
Stop.
I say I was in a relationship with
It don't
the
matter.
difference from hitting something.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
said you
being in a
didn't mess.
relationship.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true. Difference
I thought you
between
said no.
being in
Okay,
a
I thought you
relationship
said you
and
didn't mess with nobody.
Well, when
I
I said
thought you didn't mess with
mess with
nobody,
women like that, but when I had hit a lot of ratchet,
Okay.
toxic
I thought
women.
you said you didn't mess with them. I mean, like, okay, I'm about to say now. Let's clear that up. Now I know you didn't hit some ratchets.
We got sidetracked. I apologize. That was me.
Yeah. So when I believe if a man is dealing with a toxic woman, a jealous woman, a woman that don't accept accountabilities, use her for what she good for. I mean, you bounce on her, go home, call her again when you're ready to do it again. I don't think men should take toxic women seriously because they're nothing but a problem, a headache, and they will financially ruin you. Because I'm a firm believer when a woman can't get what she wants, and it's usually a good man like myself, if they can't get what they want, the first thing they want to do is try to make you pay. And how they make you pay? They want to damage your car. They want to sit up here try to cost you your relationship, your real relationship. She want to try to get pregnant by you and make you pay child support for 18 years. So, to me, most women are walking red flags. No. I think when you see a woman walk through the door, saying, you know what, look at her for what she good for. Because when you look at a woman, you see a fat booty, some pretty lips, or whatever you attract you to her. That's all she really good for until she prove different.
Otherwise.
If she don't sit up here and take the initiative to prove that, you know what, I'm a good woman. You know what, I can cook, I can clean. Not only can I suck, I can. Once she prove all that, then you say, you know what, you might be wifey material. Most women is not going to put that effort in. They not.
I agree.
Did you want to say something on that? Okay, now I want to say something on this now. You said in the camera that a good man like you are a good man. Okay, but now let's go back to the goodness of you. You're controlling. You want to be on top of everything. Back in the day, you were, I don't know if you are now, but you were a cheater. So I mean, that made you a liar. Because I'm quite sure you never told them girls you cheated on that you had a girlfriend or you were in any type of relationship. Then third off, how can you even base any, you toxic. You toxic yourself. Now let me finish. So all the characteristics that you just labeled as a woman that you dislike, you got all of them yourself.
But I don't have a vagina.
You got all of them, but you got a penis.
That's right.
You have a penis, and that can turn.
You saying we the same?
No,
We back on that again?
we're not the same. But I'm saying that can deteriorate. What I'm trying to let the people know is that every characteristic that you shot at a woman, you carry yourself. This is you talking about, but you a man. So my point is the same thing. Use you what you good for. Money, bouncing on you, and taking you for what you are. Am I right or am I wrong? Because you just said that to me. There's no difference. Because you can get bounced on too. You can get used too. You can get played too. Am I right?
Like that?
Am I right? No,
When I
what's
can
about
be
you?
used, yes, I can be used.
And you can be bounced on.
Yes, I can be.
And you
bounced on.
toxic.
Yes, I am toxic.
Okay. All right. I just wanted. Okay.
But we all toxic. You're toxic too, right?
I'm
Used
not.
to be.
You just don't want your personal toxic traits and who you approaching.
Well, listen, no. See
That's
the
what you
difference.
say.
See the difference between what I'm saying and what Barbara is trying to get at, in my opinion. I don't have to lie. I ain't gotta trick nobody.
So you
When you cheated, you never lied. You
tell the
told
truth.
up front when you had a girlfriend. Every time you cheated, you said, "Baby, I got a
Well, Barb,
woman."
I was a
I'm
kid
asking
then.
you a question. You cheated.
Ask me as an
You
adult.
cheated as a kid to an adult, nigga. You ain't just cheat from 16
Barb,
to 20.
listen,
You were cheating after
I've
20.
been a cheater half my life.
Okay, so when you
I
cheat,
had 6 years
So
of
what-
counseling.
all right, but I'm asking you, within that process, did you walk up and say, "Hey, baby, I want to hit that, but I got a girlfriend"? No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you're a liar. You lied.
Not when I was toxic.
He could have.
When I was
just
very
never did.
toxic, when I was 20 years ago, yeah. I wanted what I wanted and I didn't care how I got it.
So now when you cheat, or if you cheat, you would say, "I'm in a relationship."
But you know what? I look at it like this. If I'm going to be with a woman, I don't care to have meaningless sex. I don't want to just have a woman meet a woman and go
romantic now.
Well, I just don't want to sit up.
I mean, I'm sorry, I forgot that you're romantic.
I realized how these women
Give it your all now.
Like I sit up here and talk when a woman comes to the door, I say she's nothing.
That's just like a woman.
These women is nothing when they walk through the door. Until she open up her mouth and she start telling me about herself, and then I might give her a little credit. But she don't get no credit because she got a fat ass. She don't get no credit because she twerking out there.
But don't you have to invest in being?
I gotta know.
You have to. But how are you gonna see whether she even
because the conversation is free. I know how to talk. I can sit down and have a conversation.
But I'm saying, when you say you want her to know how to cook and clean and do all these things, you're saying she has to show you all these things.
I say we're gonna have a conversation. Mm-hmm. She's gonna. I can see she got a fat ass. I'm not impressed. I can see she got a pretty face. So. Now, I want to know, what do you bring it to the table that's helpful to me?
Well, how is she going to be able to show you that?
I didn't say show. She can talk.
Oh, so she can tell you
she can articulate and talk.
She can tell you she can cook.
Well, she got at least trick me. She ain't going to be like the rest of these chicks out here get these
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying she has to somewhat have to show you some of the things that you're requesting.
Well, she don't have to show me nothing. We're going to talk. A conversation is free.
So if they move past the conversation, then she's going to have to start proving herself. From what she was talking about, is what you're saying.
See, most of these women don't even know how to talk. By the time a guy starts talking to her, he already know, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and bounce on her a few times.
I agree.
She's nothing.
Just like y'all see us the same way. Oh, he ain't got a chance to get none or even get in a relationship, or I'm going to use him for meals. We can see the same thing. Oh, nah, she's not quality. She's not relationship material.
But y'all are still hit, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit. That's what she good for.
Y'all are still hit. So the difference between a woman and a man is that most women, if they don't see that, they going to walk away because you wasting their time.
Because it ain't nothing on her on the receiving end. She's talking financial. She wants something that she can receive. We're talking about morals. Most women don't have morals. Most of these women belong in a junkyard. They're trash.
Or if they got more,
you know how many guys? If a woman say something to me to try to belittle me, you know what I'm gonna say? How many niggas you been with?
And I'm gonna say how many women you been
so what? You moving the goalposts again?
I'm gonna keep on moving it. I can move it out around.
Most women been with 20, 30 different men, and you think you got value?
And they think they have value.
Men would lie. A man could be with 50 women. You say, how many women you been with? He gonna say 100. A woman been with 50 men. You ask her, she gonna say 3. You see the difference? You see the difference? How to lie?
She might say 6.
Yeah. Thing this big. You get in there as a hula hoop.
Yeah, but it's a lot of red flags. Sometimes we look past them, or I think we just say, you know what, we're not going to pursue a relationship. We're just going to have a little fun. And sometimes we might learn a few qualities, or we may even take a liking to you, and we in a relationship.
Yeah, but see, you can take a liking to a woman. Then you can take a liking to her. I don't think you should be in a relationship. You know, I have took women out of town that was trash, toxic, but they was fun. Mm-hmm. Toxic females are fun.
I agree.
The trash women are fun. The quality woman you marry.
Yeah.
So that's just how it goes. A man will go to a bar, this chick up in the bar every single weekend. When you get there, she already there.
See, that's a red flag because one, I'm not, just say like, my woman or anybody I'm dating can't go out every week. Because I'm looking like, if you got a man, why is you at the bar every week? What is you looking for? Because when I was out at the bar every week, 2-3 times a week, I was in there looking for sluts. So if you there every 2-3 days, what is you looking for? You looking to be chose. I look at it all like that because I've experienced some things, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's a lot of... See, now, the beautiful thing is you ain't even got to go to the club to get the sluts now. The sluts is in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is go to work. You know what I'm saying? Especially niggas that work for like GM, Chrysler, Ford. Oh, man, slut deal. Slut deal. They screwing half the niggas in the plant. Still think a nigga's supposed to treat them right. Supposed to bring them lunch. Half the niggas on the line and knocked you off, and you want me to be seen eating lunch with you. See, this is how
that's funny.
This is how the women be, but they still want a man. You know what? He got to respect me. You know, we did a show talking about, you know, is chivalry dead? really believe, why open up a woman door? Why even treat her with any type of respect when she don't even respect herself? I don't believe.
Can you now you need to clarify what you're saying. When you say open up a woman's door, you saying any woman or a woman? Because you say toxic. So
But we're talking most.
So you're saying not even a woman on your standards of your quality, you wouldn't want.
Well, if a woman of my quality.
Well, that's why I said clarify what you're saying.
Well, most. I'm talking the majority. Most of the women.
Well, you've been talking about ratchet.
Well, you want to talk quality?
No, you've been speaking upon ratchet and quality. Your quality and ratchet. So when you make the statement, why open up a woman's door? Are you insinuating why open up a woman that's ratchet door, or a woman of quality? Because when you say a woman, you could be talking about anybody, correct?
See, I open doors. I don't have an issue with that because just say if it's me and I see about 4 or 5 women, I can be going to the liquor store, gas station. If I see women, I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna stand back and let them go. That's just me being courteous. Now, as far as like getting in and out the car and opening the door for a chick, if she's not my woman or a queen or a certain type of level, and I feel like if she like ratchet or whatever, I'm not opening the doors for no sexy red type of chick. I'm gonna just hop in that motherfucker and unlock the door when you get in.
If I'm gonna be doing anything, to me, opening up doors, pumping her gas, pulling her chair out, we go out to eat. That's for your woman.
I agree.
I'm talking about who you got history with, not no chick you been messing with 6 months.
No,
you don't even know her yet.
She ain't getting none of that.
So
wouldn't that just? But that doesn't have to. Wouldn't that just be like a courtesy of how you have some men that were raised like that to open up doors to pull out a woman's chair?
You got fools everywhere.
But no, you have some men that were basically raised like that. So wouldn't that just be a quality of being a gentleman and not even seeing whether she deserves it or not? I don't think that's something that you should have to pick and choose and say, oh, I might open the door for you, but I'm not gonna open the door. I think that's just a quality based within a man.
See, I
well,
disagree.
you can have, she can say that. She can sit up here and say, this man was raised, a certain way to do certain things. I'm just saying he fucking with the wrong chick.
Or she can say he a simp because she's not used to that.
If she toxic, he will be a simp in her eyes because he's probably a quality man.
Exactly.
And most quality men get looked at as suckers in these toxic women eyes.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
You can't have a good.
Well, I wouldn't just say I wouldn't even just say toxic. In any woman's eyes, you can get looked at as a sucker. Period.
Well, most of them, toxic women, if you can't get, listen, you can sit up and tell a chick, you know what, I like you. I want to take you out. She got in her mind when you should be taking her.
Well, let me tell you why I say it could be any woman, because most women, we agree, most women don't even know what a real man is. Most women don't even know what they want out of a man. Most women don't even know their value to a relationship. So when you say that, that's why I say she doesn't have to be toxic, because I could be making 6 figures and still don't know what a real man is, still don't know what he has to offer me. I still don't know my value. So I would say any woman.
Let me add on
of that.
And most women don't even know what they want for themselves. Period.
True.
Y'all,
so that's why I say I would say any woman. I wouldn't just say a toxic woman. That would be a statement given to anyone, any woman.
I agree.
That's what I would say. Any woman of value. A lot of people don't know their value. A lot of men don't know their value. That's why a lot of men get played. I mean, you got to know your value and what you worth, what you have to offer. And if we as people don't know that, red flags is getting thrown all over the place. And some people don't like to be alone. I noticed that in relationships, a lot of people accept red flags because they don't like to be by themselves.
Right.
They don't want to be by themselves. They get out of one relationship that was toxic and jump in another relationship, not giving themselves time to heal from the toxic that they just left, because they don't want to be by themselves. They don't want to accept that maybe they were the problem. So now they saying, oh, I was with him and then I'm going to go get with this guy, and things never change.
So now if you had to place the blame on your own outlook that you just described, who you blame?
I would blame that person.
Okay, who that person look like?
That person would be whoever.
It would be the woman.
I would be that woman.
She the one keep giving up her sex.
But no, when I'm saying that you have men that don't want to be alone and you have women involved, so I would still blame. I would blame that individual because you have a man.
Let's say you got this miserable man.
Right.
He's totally miserable. He's totally chaotic. He crazy. Whatever words I want to use. He can't do nothing with this woman if she don't allow him to. If she don't, you got to think the first stage of being in a relationship is communication. The second for a man is going to be sex. Then it usually stop right there.
Well, some people skip past communication because one night stands you ain't talking too much for saying that.
Okay, but who's in charge of sex?
The woman is.
So where's the problem, lady? The problem goes back to the woman, no matter how you cut it.
I say the problem lies within, and what a man.
Yeah, so everything
you ain't gotta hit it. You ain't gotta hit it. Walk away.
Now you can't
hit it, no. You don't have to hit it.
She still is the gatekeeper to the sex. He can't get nowhere if she don't allow it.
True.
So if she keep mismanaging the sex, how is you blaming the man for anything? He win. If this guy here got 20 baby mamas and he do them all terrible, but he tricked you to get him some sex, how you gonna say he's the problem?
I don't think he tricked her.
I don't never think a woman is.
Well, let's just say worst condition. She think he tricked me. He lied.
Oh, that's what she was saying in her head.
There you go.
If he got 20 kids already and you give him one, you should have saw the red flag with the 20 other kids.
See, Trey, goes back to accountability.
Well, I mean,
whenever you talk accountability with a woman, you know what she get? Silent.
No, I didn't get silent.
I ain't talking about you, Barbie. You feel guilty.
No, I thought you was talking about me. No, I didn't feel guilty because I was about to be
I'm just saying when we talk accountability, it be a real short conversation with a woman.
Well,
and then she's flipping around and she want to tell you what she think and what she feel. But you can't even argue either one of those.
Because we can't even comprehend.
There you go. So let's stick to the facts when it comes to accountability. Let's talk about what you did. Don't tell me what you think and how you was feeling at the time you did it. Why you do what you did. She can't tell you that. Because then that make her look like a slut. It make things obvious. So I tell a woman when I'm talking, it's 2 words you can't use in a conversation. Think and feel. The whole conversation is totally different. Now she has to take accountability. What you gonna say now, Barbara?
Same thing. It go both ways. Accountability has to be taken upon both. And like I said, once again, men have to take accountability. Yeah, she may give it, but you can walk away from it because you know it's toxic. You know it ain't no good.
But
you
good,
know
Barb.
she a problem.
But it's good.
And you steady running up in there.
That's right.
You steady drilling
every
her.
Chance I get.
Every chance you get. So you're creating a problem.
How is
so when the problem,
she's giving me something.
Because when the problem comes, you got to be able to be held accountable because you can walk away.
So you saying this woman was messed up and the man brung the messed up out of her?
What I'm saying is that she was already broken.
Finish her off.
She broken already.
So
you gonna finish her off, and you gonna be the one to catch
Yeah, you gonna catch the ride from the beginning.
Yeah, you gonna catch it.
I'm calling 911. I pay my taxes. I pay taxes, and I want them to do their job. Lock her up, and I'm pressing charges. She ain't gonna fuck with me. She'll fuck with them other niggas that saying, you know what, I'm not a snitch. I'm not calling the police. Listen, speed down. Listen, she's over here cutting up. She tearing up my shit, and I'm pressing charges.
See, the thing is this: you can protect your property. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got cameras all around my house. You come over here, cut up. It's gonna be brutal around there.
Dre, if a chick come to your house, you supposed to get physical because for one, not only are you disrespecting me, you disrespecting my neighbors. You disrespecting everybody in this house. We got to start holding these women accountable.
And most women got CPLs as they state. So my life might be in danger. I'm in fear of my life. So I got to protect myself.
These women saying they want to be like men, shoot them like you shoot a nigga. Don't be prejudiced. If she want to act like a man, you punch her in the jaw like a man. If she want to pull out that strap, listen, it's a shootout like it would be with a nigga. I'm not prejudiced.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Right. Okay.
So we're talking about red flags. So what red flags look like to me is I blame women.
Hold on, I got
so women, period, red flag.
Well, because a woman is the entry for the problem. If a woman say, you know what, boy, you I see things in you, but you still give me some sex. You knew that before we even did anything. So now we're doing things. Why are you bringing up what you already knew now? It's too late.
Listen, I got a big red flag. Y'all might not like me after this, but if a chick smoke a black and mild, that's like the biggest red flag to me. And it's a lot of women that love
like
black
women
and
that
mild.
smoke.
Well, see, I look at it like
It
this,
just
Dre.
make me think they want to be a man or something.
You
If
don't
she
like women
smoke
that
a
smoke,
black,
you
that
mean?
means she
You can
smoke
smoke
weed.
weed. You can.
Get a high. That
You can
means
smoke
easy
weed.
sex.
I know black
Easy
and mild,
sex.
bro.
Get a high.
That's worse than cigarettes.
Well, when it comes to red flags, to me, I think both. I know both people can be held accountable for their actions and things like that. But I say for men that you all see the red flags, you see the toxic person, and as you say, toxic and trash is liked more than anything, and you entertain that. And when you begin to entertain something that's broken and unhealed, you open up emotions and feelings that are uncontrollable. So when I say that, yeah, the woman should be held accountable, but the man has some accountability too, because once again, before you went and gave her your body, or you sexually got connected to her, you knew she was an issue. So my thing is, why not go in, do it that one time, and you ain't got to never talk to her no more, because most of the time when you don't talk to them no more, they might just call you and say, well, what's wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. But if you keep continually entertaining someone that's toxic and broken, you're going to cause a problem. You're going to have issues, whether or not you think you are the cause of it or not, Ball. The man is going to have a problem. Just like a woman, if I'm entertaining a toxic man, I know he toxic, but I love the money he get, and I'm going on there bouncing on him every day, and I know he could break down crying watching The Lion King or something wrong with him. I know he messed up.
So something's wrong with a man now because he have feelings and he's expressing his
Ain't
feelings now?
something wrong with us?
Wait a minute.
No.
You said if a man was watching Lion
No, I'm
King
saying
and he broke down
and
crying,
he break down
he got
crying.
issues?
Well, he might not. I don't know.
So
now.
he can't just be a sensitive male now.
Oh, why? Well, I can't
I'm
be in
asking
my
you.
feelings and be emotional and sensitive.
Well,
There's something wrong with me.
You're talking,
But let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying, because I'll let you finish what you had to say. Now, like I said, if I'm constantly bouncing on somebody who I know likes to be in control, who's jealous, who has emotional, maybe mommy and daddy issues, I know all of this about him, but because he has a bankroll and I like what he does for me, I constantly go over there and give it to him just how he wanted. When he flip out on me, when I say I don't want to talk to you no more and he flips out on me, that's something I could have prevented, because I know it's going to come out sooner or later when I walk away. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but what I'm saying is that it's certain things that we can prevent when red flags go up. We don't have to constantly keep entertaining. See what I'm saying? Like you say, the sex is good. The money is good. So I ain't walking away because I like that bankroll. You ain't walking away because you like the sex. But it's an issue that we could prevent, but we gonna have to deal with the wrath when they trip out on us, because it's gonna come out.
Now the difference is the issue that I have with, for one, because you pointed out if a man show a woman his true side, which is his feelings, how you look down on him. Like you just referred back to the Lion King. So that's
see, you got some men cry about everything. I mean,
so she pretty much saying he a punk.
You got some men that cry. If I'm on the phone talking to you, and if I go to a man and I say, if I just meet a guy, we may have had sex 2 or 3 times. And I said, well, you know what? I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't want to have sex with you no more. I don't want to be friends. And he started crying. To me, that's a flag. That's a flag with a woman, too. Because I would think something is, what the hell you crying for? You don't know me. I don't know you. We only had sex 1 or 2 times.
How long did you wait before you give him sex the first time?
I might have gave it to him I might have said it was a one night stand. Bam! I gave it to you. Like, dang, I liked it. Then I might give it to you again and give it to you. Then I said, well, I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. I got every right to say I don't want to give you my body no more if I don't want to. So now I don't want to give you the chocolate no more. I just don't want to mess with you no more. This is my given right. So I'm going to tell him, no, you can't have Mrs. Goodbar no more. I don't want to be bothered with you no more. And then he just breaks down and starts crying. I'm going to think something wrong with him.
So it's just because he's expressing himself.
No, I just think
his feelings is hurt.
He don't got to cry. If he shows me any type of aggression and anger,
but what about?
I think something.
What about he showing some type of remorse?
What he remorse?
Well, you
for?
said he was crying.
Well, I don't know what he crying for. Why? Why?
Well, he's saddened that, you know what, the relationship is not going to work out.
Okay, it's okay. And
that's a problem for
I
you?
can cry too. And the man might look at me and say, okay, wipe your tears and go on. Like you say, put your big panties on, put your big drawers on.
Most toxic women, I don't see too many toxic women crying because they used to it. I'm not their first, second, or third rodeo. This is what they do. If I walk away, well, you might be the one she fell for. So she might break a tear. You might have been the one to put the hammer down. And my second concern I had with you, if a woman is, like I keep going back to, if she's allowing a man inside of her, I'm having a hard time how he can receive any of the blame. If she fell for his game, if he ran his game.
But see, what you're missing, what I'm trying to say is that I'm never saying what you're saying is wrong, but what I'm saying is that
say what I'm saying is right.
We can prevent the actions of a person with of a toxic person or a person that shows red flags. We can prevent it. So, for example, I'm that toxic person, and you see the red flags in me, and you have that first time, and you say, okay, now I know she ain't got wrapped up too tight. I better not go back and hit this no more. Leave her alone. Because that one time that you don't hit it, she usually just gonna call you like, oh, you ain't talking to me no more. What's up? Why you ain't kicking it? But now if you keep going. So say y'all work at the plant together. You keep going back. And you keep going back. Let's say y'all work together. Then what you gonna do, Barb? But it depends on how many times you missing the point. He hit it one time. Well, I don't see her flipping out on you like that. You know what?
If he hit it good, she might flip out.
She might cuss you out, but I don't see her causing no drama. I don't see her causing. You see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I don't see it being an issue. You're a female, so if you have sex one time, we might come cuss you out and call you out your name or something like that. But if it's a constant thing, a constant so let's say the woman gave the man some sex one time, and then she said, you know what, I'm gonna get back with my ex. Do you think it's fair for him to go and call her all of her name? You he can. Dumb, you stupid he
bee.
Can.
You did. I'm
not saying he's not wrong. Yeah, he can.
I disagree. He should be able to.
He can. He can do whatever he want to do at that given time if that's what he feel he want to do. Because as you say, men play games, women play games. Maybe in the process it was for something else. Like you say, y'all say, "Oh, I love you." Love is a word people throw around very freely now. People throw love around real free. You might. Friends.
So what love? So if a man tell a woman he love her, what that mean?
Oh, some women take that to heart. Some women take that.
Yeah, women they ain't used to having no father around.
Well, okay, but it's still a powerful word. Have you never heard nobody tell you don't say? Have you never heard nobody or growing up your answer? Nobody never told you never use the word love freely. Like when you say
a woman told me that.
When you love somebody, be very considerate about. See, my uncles. My uncles told my cousins that.
You hear? He not gonna listen because a woman told him.
Yeah. So you know what? Because as I got older and I was able to learn, I understood. Words don't have no power. I give words power. If I tell a woman I love her and I treat her like shit, but I'm telling her I love her, let her figure it out.
But then what if you telling her you love her and you don't treat her like shit?
Now,
you don't love her for real.
Okay, if I love her and I'm showing love.
That don't mean niggas show love. Some niggas show
love.
Well,
Barb, it sounds like I can't win with you.
I mean.
If I tell her I love her and I treat her good and you know, I'm looking out for her and I'm
doing shit. But you made a valid point. You say women without fathers.
That's right.
Women without, and that women
But you can't blame no man from meeting a broken down woman and he decided to finish her off. She already broken up. So it ain't no twisting her a little bit more ain't gonna do much.
That sounds so.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't go into it.
That's like heartless. That's
most of these toxic women is broken up.
I agree with that.
You know what? They how you think they get so good with the motorcycle? All that in the two hands. That's practice.
Yeah.
When they twerking and all that, no hands, that's practice. See, so you gotta think how many niggas they been
trying to finish her off.
Well, you twisted her too.
I'm trying. It's my turn. That's all. See? I ain't trying to finish her off though.
Well, you know what?
You're not trying to damage her more than what she's already
You say, well, you know what? I ain't gonna hit you with the uppercut, but I'm gonna jab you. See, I'm coming in like this. What's the difference between me and you?
You gonna have a problem because you try to damage her more. That's
No, you know what I'm gonna do, Barb?
Why go
telling
in
you.
with the intentions of trying to make her? Because you trying to make her cut up worse than she would cut up anyway.
I'm not making her cut up.
Yes, you are.
She already cut up.
Because you have the
She's
intentions to
toxic.
degrade her, and
She already degraded Barb. She can do the
may be.
motorcycle. She can do this with 2 hands. So what did I do? You know how good you gotta be to use 2 hands? She ain't just learned that off of 2, 3 niggas. Women can twerk doing whatever they do
The hula hoop.
with nothing, just on gas. How you think they learn that?
Practice. Oh man.
There you go. So what I'm saying is, if she already broken all up, finish her off. A lot of men is finishing these women off. And you know the first thing they say? He wasn't nothing. No, he realized you was trash, and he took you down through there recklessly.
A lot of men realize that women are not of their value and they're trash, and they don't go in intentionally trying to degrade them more than what they are, what they already are. So the comments that you're making that you would do to a person that's broken and things like that is just, to me, is heartless. Because I mean, if you're gonna go in and do what you're gonna do, go in and do what you gotta do, but you don't have to go in there and try to break her more, because that's gonna cause more issues and problems.
So you saying this, Barb? You saying I'm supposed to be fake? I know she a slut. I know she ain't no good. I know she a liar. I know she have stolen. I know all this, but I still supposed to be decent towards her?
No, I think
being honest?
I think you should
Barb,
just
what's
go
wrong
in.
with me
I think
saying,
you
you
should
know what,
go
baby?
in.
You know what? I like you. I want to have sex with you. After I had sex with you, I just finished the sentence. And I also know you a slut. I know you ain't shit because my man fucked you and his brother.
You don't tell somebody
I just
that.
didn't tell her that at first. I didn't finish until after I fucked. So she gonna tell me I broke her down? Listen, you been broke down.
You told
Why
somebody
would
that
you
for
even?
real. Hold on.
Why would you even want
You
to?
told somebody that for real?
Well, I told somebody, you know what? You fucked my man. I know you fucked my man because he told me.
Yeah.
So
Why
ain't
would
nothing
you even
wrong
want
with
to
that.
go behind?
Well, I went behind him because I wanted to. I wanted to hit her too. I liked the way she looked. She had some pretty lips on her. I liked her too. But I ain't gonna tell her that you fuck my cousin or you fuck my homie before I get the pussy. Who do that? But after I get the pussy, I can be honest. You know what?
You
fuck
shouldn't
my
be the man that feel no type of way about sharing nobody then.
No, I said mine. I don't want to share my shit.
No, but you shouldn't feel no type of way. If somebody, so you should never feel no type of way if somebody saw your girl and said she had some pretty lips and a nice behind and they wanted to go through and smash her. You shouldn't have no type of emotions or feelings, should you? How do you know he didn't have no emotions or feelings about her? That you went behind his back and slid in and
Because he told me he fucked her.
But that don't mean he wanted
He told me
you to
she
sleep
was a
with her.
slut.
That don't mean he wanted
He
you to
told me she
sleep
could
with
use
her.
2 hands.
But did he want you to sleep with her?
He ain't mad.
Did you ask before you went?
I told her, you know what? You right. She can use 2 hands.
After you hit her.
That's right.
But did you
And
ask
you know what he
before?
did? He gave me high five.
Yeah,
My
he gave you
nigga.
half. But did you
My
ask?
nigga. So now when we
Get
around
the
her,
hell. Meanwhile,
so you know what, Barb?
Meanwhile, you biased. Meanwhile, you
Barb,
full
when
of
we
crap
around
and
her
you
now,
biased.
we ain't gotta be fake. You know what?
You are
I
though.
fucked her and my cousin fucked her.
But you don't want nobody doing that to yours. And what
Barb,
I'm saying
you
is,
think, hold on. I think you confusing a side chick
no,
and
any
just a
chick.
toxic chick.
It don't matter, but I'm saying when you even hit her, did you ask before you hit her?
I don't get no interviews before I have sex.
But you
I
let
ain't
somebody
never gave a
else's.
woman an
No, I'm
interview
asking
before I
you, did
gave
you
her sex.
ask your boy it's okay if I smash her?
I say, listen, so what about old girl? What's up? He say, listen, man, she talented. For real? What you mean? He say, listen, she this and she that. I want to see.
Okay.
I found out. You right. Pretty much she is a slut, just like you said. She's no good.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Why
Men, usually men just don't do shit. Usually another man put them up on it. You know what, old girl, nigga, she nice. For real?
I made a statement that we done shared a lot of women. We also done played the game like we test each other. Like if we take a liking to somebody, if I met one of y'all, I liked it, y'all. We'll send one of the homies she don't know that he in the circle and try to, throw a shot up. We play them type of games because you want to know if this woman is a loyal type of woman.
Okay.
So we don't play play games like that.
And see, amongst men, if I got feelings for this woman, I'll be like, man, I'm gonna say something to you. Men do have a spine. We do stand up for ourselves. So if you're talking to something I like, or if I see you, I'm like, man, that's me. Oh man, that's your side, bitch. I'm gonna be like, listen, man, what difference does that make? That's me. I'm gonna pretty much let you know, leave that alone. But if I just did something with her, that's all I did something with her. Men is not like most of these women. Most of these men can have sex with a woman and think nothing of it. And most of them don't even look at, I cheated on my woman, but I have zero feelings for her. It was just sex. She was just, I just bust her. That's all. And that's how we look at most of the women most of the time. So it ain't like we got a connection. I think when you look at a woman and look at a man and you try to put them on the same pedestal, I'm telling you, you way off. You way off. So what it looked like to me when she walked through the door, garbage, trash, a problem, an issue. Now she can sit down and say, well, you know what? I got my bachelor's degree. I'm in business. I'm trying to start my own brand. And I'm going to listen because you're different now. You got plans for yourself. You ain't sitting up here waiting on no nigga to give you $200-300. You ain't sitting up here waiting on a nigga to get your hair and nails done.
See, I'm going to go even deeper. I know a lot of women got LLCs and all that and they ain't using them. They ain't got nothing but dreams. I'm going to look for the action. You see what I'm saying? I can't just hear you got an LLC and you about to start your business. You probably had that LLC 7 years and ain't did nothing with it yet. I got to see the action. I got to watch your movements, how you moving outside of your 9 to 5 and all that. What you got going on? You see what I'm saying?
See, I'm with you, Dre, on that. But see, at least she started something.
You can't have no LLC.
She can't sit up here and show me, well, I got some certifications and whip out her dance license. I'm going to tell her, what the fuck? This ain't nothing.
If she's a professional dancer, she don't have to be a pole dancer.
In my opinion,
she doesn't have to be a pole dancer. She can be a professional dancer.
Okay, I ain't never seen no chick that dance with Chris Brown whip out her dance card.
Wait, I'm just saying, you don't know what type of dancer she is.
I'm assuming.
You're gonna assume you could be wrong.
I'm assuming.
And she got her own dance studio somewhere. You don't know what, just because she whipped out her dance.
Where she dance at.
Okay, she'll tell you. I'm a professional.
I dance at Ace of Spades. I know exactly what you are. You are a slut. You are a
So I have a question, Chrissy, as a woman. Do you think, because I had stated that it's ways that we can prevent red flags, would you agree or disagree?
To prevent them? I don't think there's a way to prevent them. But
well, we can prevent the actions from the person.
Yes, there's a way you can prevent the actions of a person because if you know this is how this person is going to act eventually, then you might as well not even take it that way.
Take it that far. Why put the extra work in to even entertain that person?
Especially when you know up front or you already know that it's nothing. It's not going anywhere.
So what's your thoughts on this? By me just breaking down, it's nothing if a woman don't give a man sex. It's up totally to a woman. If these women just have some self-control and stop being so freely.
You're definitely right when you say the woman has to allow the man to have sex with her. But then too, if you already know, most women, again, deal off emotions. So if I'm continuously having sex with this person, I feel some type of I feel like it's something. You don't feel like it's nothing. So you got to be man enough to tell me this is what it is.
I got to be man enough.
Well, yeah, because those are the games that y'all play.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag right there to say you gotta be man enough to tell me you gotta be man enough to tell me I ain't shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have to say that. You can basically say, look, this ain't going nowhere, baby girl. We just having sex and having fun.
Now, if I agree,
but y'all don't
agree to keep doing that.
So you gonna blame him?
I'm not blaming. I'm
for your mistake.
Everybody taking the blame on that. Everybody got to take blame.
No, but you the one allowing it to happen. You the a lot. Come on in. Come on, I'm ready. You don't remember that? Come on. Now he came and did what he did. How you gonna say I was to blame? You the one allowed this to happen.
Y'all gotta take some. You gotta take this.
So you just gonna say I gotta take some blame just because you can say those words?
And what would you say your red flags are? Because we're gonna wrap it up and give your opinion.
My red flags. My red flags. Just because a woman show you, like I was saying, she got a license, a dance license. That don't mean she has value. Just because a woman tell you, you know what, she look good. That don't mean she's a good woman. That's because a woman sit up here or walk around and she got a beautiful body and all that shit. That's the kind. She's tricking you. She got her body and all this in place, her makeup all in place, hair did. That's the hook. That's the real you in.
The hook to y'all.
Most men is the catch. But women got men thinking, the women got the men thinking they the catch. Women gotta look good all the time. Why do you think that? A woman's hardest job to do is to look her best at all times. Why do you think that is? Why do you think she looking her best for all the time? She trying to upgrade. She trying to catch something. Only thing a man gotta do is have a couple dollars, a nice car, a kid, a couple of chains. It ain't hard to get these women out here. Okay. And I don't think a man should try too hard to keep them.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Okay, yours.
You gotta take some blame on both parts, regardless with the being toxic and red flags.
I think when it comes to red flags, that, like I said, it's communication and behavior. I also think you shouldn't entertain toxic people or people that show you those type of red flags, because people can get caught up too much in their emotions and their feelings, and now you have to deal with the wrath and the anger when you want to walk away. Being upfront about situations at school, I mean, it's either you gonna roll with it or you're not gonna roll with it. But red flags can be on both sides. Both people have to be held accountable for certain things in dealing with it. And as men and women, just when you see the red flags, you don't have to get married, you don't have to have children. It's things that you can do as a person to prevent these things. So red flags do show up, but as people, we can be held accountable for dealing with that and accepting it.
Okay, for me, I'm gonna say, kind of go off of what you said. Sometimes a person is good at hiding red flags. But I met a chick and she told me, if we sleep together, we go together. So that was a red flag and I didn't mess with her. She was up front with it. So a lot of people between men and women not going to show you who they are to after you done dealt with them for a minute. So some people are good at hiding red flags, but red flags is, if you see them, there's a reason to fall back. That's it. But let me also say this. We got a lot of views. We got a lot of people, sharing. We need y'all to like. We need y'all to subscribe. We need y'all to share. We need y'all to comment for the YouTube algorithm. So we appreciate what y'all been doing, but just help us build the platform a little bit more.
And give comments if y'all disagree with anything, people are saying on the panel. It's our opinion, but y'all are welcome to give comments and stuff, and we can, comment back and share with you why things were said. But, leave comments, subscribe.
Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in with another episode of Conversation with OGs. We out.
Peace.
Bye.